Special thanks to Patreon supporter The Red Deer for making this video possible. Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and doing the M56 Scorpion with a crew of 4. Dimensions you can see on screen now. It has a length of 4.55 meters and a width of 2.57 meters. Its role is a self-propelled gun and the number built was 325. Armaments include one 90mm gun and it is unarmored. Its engine is a Continental engine, gasoline, 200 horsepower. Its performance at a max speed of 45 kilometers per hour. But anyways, that's going to do it for this overview. Let's go ahead and move into the tutorial. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ScareTube4 here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the M56 Scorpion, which is an American unarmored self-propelled anti-tank gun, which was armed with a 90mm M54 gun with a simple blast shield and an unprotected crew compartment. The M56 was manufactured from 1953 to 1959 by Cadillac Motor Car Division of General Motors for use by the U.S. Airborne Forces, though the vehicle was eventually used by the Spanish Navy Marines, Morocco, and the Republic of Korea as well. It had a crew of 4 and didn't see a lot of widespread production. It was the vehicle was done with 325 units built. It's all serviced in the Vietnam War, Western Sahara War, and from some other forces and stuff like that, but mainly used by the United States. The vehicle itself is actually really cool. I think it's very unique. It's different from our typical type of vehicles we see coming from the United States, or just vehicles in general. We don't really see them mounting anti-tank guns just onto a chassis and pretty much calling it a vehicle. So I think it's really unique, and that's why I really do like this build. It's pretty cool. This is a Patreon requested build, so I want to go and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter The Red Deer for making this video possible. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is down in the description, where you guys can go ahead and go over and pledge a small amount every month, and kind of helps me out. And in the process, you guys can earn some cool perks as well for being a Patreon supporter. So feel free to check it out if you guys are interested. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick at the build, and of course we'll move into the tutorial once we're done. So starting off with, we have pretty much the main feature of it, which is the 90mm main gun here. You can see it's mounted on here. You can see we have the inside here, the seat here for the gunner, the loader probably in this section, or probably like the gunner, maybe the cap, the commander, or something like that. Commander on this side and the gunner over here on that side. Then you have probably the loader, which would be located on the back here. You have a rack here with ammunition, 90mm shells, and the driver, I have no idea where the driver would be located, but I'm presuming somewhere in this area up here or something like that. I honestly don't know. Might even be this area right here where the driver is. Who knows? That's pretty much that, and then you have the chassis here, which is pretty much a custom chassis for the M56 Scorpion altogether. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. It's again a pretty simple, nice, and easy build that I think looks pretty cool. So hope you guys do enjoy it, and without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with our first layer, layer 1. Alright guys, so go ahead and move it on to our first layer. We're going to go ahead and start off with layer 1. For layer 1, what we want to do to get started is we want to go ahead and place down another brick half slab just like this, followed by another brick top slab coming off of it. We're going to go off this nether brick top slab. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 dark oak wood top slabs across, followed by another brick top slab and another brick half slab that goes down like that. For this section, you can see this is the middle section here, and the tracks are going to be on either side like so. Anyways, once you have that done, go ahead and go back from these nether brick slabs here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dark oak wood stairs going back, same thing over here from this nether brick slab, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dark oak wood stairs back. We then want to place down another brick slab on both sides, followed by another brick top slab coming off that slab on both sides like that. After that's complete, we're going to take our dark oak with top slabs. We're going to place down a couple rows here, all the way going across here, rows of 3, all the way back here to these nether brick top slabs, so we have a nice filled in base here. We then want to place down 2 more rows of 3, coming off the back here, hanging over just like that. Once you guys have that all complete, that is going to do it for layer 1. With that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 2. For layer 2, we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and go into our tracks here. We're going to go ahead and place down another brick stair on top of these 2 nether brick top slabs here, up here in the front. So this is the front of our vehicle right here. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair coming off of either one of those, or both of those nether brick stairs, and then in between the stairs, we're going to place down 2 dark oak wood upside down stairs and a upside down quartz stair like that in the middle. We also want to take signs, and we're going to go and wrap it around these dark oak wood stairs on the corner, as well as this nether brick stair on the side. We then want to go and do the same thing over here, just like that, wrapping it around. We're also going to take our green hardened stained clay blocks and place down a row of 3 in between our nether brick stairs. With that finished, we're then going to place down a row of 5 of green hardened stained clay across, followed by a sign on both sides, like so. Continuing on, we're going to take our nether brick slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 top slabs, followed by 1, 2, and 3 half slabs going back. Same thing over here, 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs, and then 3 nether brick half slabs going back. We're then going to place down a green hardened stained clay block on both sides with the sign on the side of it, like so. Alongside the inside here are the tracks, and the green stained clay blocks we're going to place down a row that goes back like that. Same thing over here, a row that just goes back. And also on the inside here, we may want to just go ahead and fill this in with green hardened stained clay all the way back here to this point, like so. When we get back here to this point, we're actually going to go ahead and take these 3 center green hardened stained clay blocks. We're going to break those, and we're going to instead place down a row of 3 here of sandstone stairs like that for the ammunition rack. We then want to place down a dark oak wood stair on both sides, like so, followed by a row of 3 of green carpet on top of those dark oak wood top slabs, and a row of 3 of wooden trapdoors on top of those 3 dark oak wood top slabs. Once you guys have that all finished, that's going to do it for layer 2. With that, let's go ahead and move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so moving on to layer 3. For layer 3, what we want to do is you want to go ahead and start off by putting down a dark oak wood fence post on top of those 2 dark oak wood stairs like that. In between those dark oak wood fence posts, we're going to place down a green carpet like this. Directly behind these, we're going to place down a row of 2 of nether brick slabs, followed by a dark oak wood slab, so that's going to be in the middle 3 right there. Followed by a green carpet on top of the nether brick stairs on both sides, so you can see that looks like that so far for the front. With that complete, we're going to place down a row of 3 of dark oak wood slabs behind this row of 3 right here of slabs. We also want to place down a wooden trapdoor on both sides like that. We're also going to grab ourselves a glass block, followed by a item frame, and we're going to place down an item frame here, coming off those 2 wooden trapdoors, and a glass block like that in those item frames, like so. With that finished, we're then going to place down a row of 3 of green hardened stained clay across. We then want to place down 1 green hardened stained clay block over here to the left side with a sign on it. Over here on the right side, we're going to place down a spruce wood slab instead, so it's a little bit different on both sides here. After that's done, continuing on, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a smooth sandstone block. We're going to place it down on the left side here, followed by a sign right next to it. We then want to take our green hardened stained clay. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 across. And over here on this side, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair, which is going to face this direction, like so, with a sign on the side of the stair, just like that. With that finished, going ahead and continuing on, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves a lever, which we're going to be using here. We're going to place down a lever right here, connect to this green hardened stained clay block like that. We then want to place down 1 green stained clay block here in the center, followed by a green stained clay block here on both sides. Actually, my bad, green stained clay block over here on the right side, and a dark oak wood stair facing this direction over here on the left side, like so. With that finished, we then want to go ahead and continue on. We're going to place down another green hardened stained clay block there in the center, followed by a mossy cobblestone wall on both sides like that. Going ahead and going back, we're going to place down a green hardened stained clay block on both sides. And over here on the left side, we're going to place down a stone button. Right here on this green hardened stained clay block, and a sign after it. Over here on this side, we're just going to place down a stone button on this green hardened stained clay block. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a green hardened stained clay block on both sides. And these are both going to have stone buttons on the sides there like that. We also want to grab ourselves green carpet. We're going to place down 1 and 2 green carpets like that. And actually, we can make that a row of 3 all the way across. We then want to go ahead and place down over here on the right side, we're going to place down a red hardened stained clay block. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some signs. We're going to go ahead and wrap signs around the red hardened stained clay block like this, which would be representative of a fire extinguisher. We then want to place down a item frame with a red stained glass block in the item frame. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves a wooden trapdoor again. We're going to place down a wooden trapdoor over here on the left side with an item frame on it and a red stained glass block like so. We're then going to go ahead and place down a dark oak wood top slab, which is going to be here in the middle. So dark oak wood top slab like that, which is going to be part of the gun breach at the end. Once you have that done, that's going to do it for layer 3. With that, let's move on to layer 4. Alright guys, moving on to layer 4. For layer 4, what we want to do is you want to go ahead and start off by taking our green hardened stained clay. We're going to place down a row of 3 across the middle like that. Coming off our center green hardened snake weight block, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, or actually my bad, just 7 dark oak with top slabs coming off of it like so. We then want to place down signs here on either side of this dark oak with top slab on the end. We then want to go to the 2 dark oak with top slabs right before this green hardened snake weight block. We're also going to place down 2 signs on those blocks as well. This green snake weight block we're actually going to swap out for a light gray stained glass block like this with an iron or a wooden trap door on the side, kind of opened up or kind of closed or opened up, something like that. After we have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick slab, which is going to be over here on the left side, or sorry, the right side like that, on top of that stair. We're also going to place down a zombie head like this on both sides like that. Continuing on, we're going to place down another brick upside down stair over here on the right side, just like that. In the middle here, we're going to place down a anvil. So an anvil just like that. And then over here on this side, we're just going to place down a zombie head coming off the anvil like so. On top of these mossy cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a wooden trapdoor on both sides, followed by a iron frame on the back of that wooden trapdoor like that to create the seats there. With that finished, we're also going to place down an anvil here in the center. We also want to grab ourselves a iron bar. We're going to place down an iron bar here to the left side, and to the right side, we're going to place down a wooden pressure plate on top of this green snake weight block right here. Continuing on, we're going to place down a green hardened snake weight block coming off the back of this anvil. We're then going to place down a zombie head here on both sides of that green snake weight block. On the back here, we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair facing that direction with a sign on this side and a sign also on the other side of it, just like that. And then once you have that done, we do have a few last little details we need to put on. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons and a wither skeleton skull. We're going to place down 2 stone buttons on those green snake weight blocks and a wither skeleton skull on this red snake weight block, just like that. After that's all done, that's going to do it for layer 4. With that, let's move on to our last final layers, which are going to be layers 5, 6, and 7. And we'll go ahead and finish this build off. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alright, moving on to our last final layers here, we have layers 5 through 7. For these layers, we're going to start off by placing down a wooden trapdoor on the end here of the barrel of the gun, the dark oak with top slab here. We're then going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 green carpets back, followed by 1 and 2 wooden trapdoors coming back like so. We then want to take our dark oak wood slabs. We're going to place down a row of 3 across, like so. And on top of these anvils here, we're going to place down a row of 2 of dark oak wood slabs like that. On top of this nether brick stair here, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull like that. We then want to place down a zombie head here on both sides of the dark oak wood slab, followed by another zombie head right here on this slab right there. We then want to grab ourselves a redstone comparator. We're going to place down a redstone comparator facing that direction, followed by a green carpet on top of this dark oak wood stair. The last thing we need to do is we just need to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron bars. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron bars going up just like that. Once you guys have that all done, that's going to do it for the M56 Scorpion self-propelled anti-tank gun. Hope you guys enjoyed the build. Again, it's a pretty cool one. It's unique, and I really do like the way it looks. So if you guys do as well. Again, a special thanks to the Red Deer for making this video possible. And of course, as always, feel free to check out my Patreon page if you guys are interested in supporting the channel further. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.